Imagine a city, grander than any known civilization, advanced beyond its time, vanishing without a trace in a single, catastrophic day. For centuries, this legend has captivated explorers, historians, and dreamers alike, sparking an endless quest for answers. Could such a place truly have existed, or is it merely the greatest story ever told? Our journey into the enigma of Atlantis begins not with a whisper, but with the detailed accounts of the ancient Greek philosopher, Plato. His dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, penned around 360 BCE, remain the foundational texts for all we know, or think we know, about this legendary lost city. Plato presents Atlantis not as a myth, but as a historical fact, passed down through generations. According to Plato, the story of Atlantis was originally recounted by an Egyptian priest to the Athenian statesman Solon, nearly 2 centuries before Plato's time. This ancient knowledge, preserved in Egyptian temples for millennia, described a vast, powerful empire that predated even the earliest Greek civilizations. It was a tale of unprecedented power, incredible wealth, and ultimate hubris. Plato describes Atlantis as a magnificent island kingdom located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which are commonly identified as the Strait of Gibraltar. This placement implies a vast maritime empire situated in the Atlantic Ocean, a location that has fueled countless expeditions and theories for centuries. It was positioned to dominate trade and exert immense influence over the ancient world. The Atlanteans, according to Plato, were descendants of Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea, who fell in love with a mortal woman named Cleito. Their lineage endowed the Atlanteans with divine wisdom and exceptional capabilities, allowing them to build a society of unparalleled sophistication and grandeur. This divine connection was said to be the source of their early virtue and power. For many generations, the Atlanteans lived in harmony, adhering to the virtues passed down by their divine ancestors. They were just, wise, and prosperous, ruling their vast empire with integrity and peace. This golden age of Atlantis painted a picture of an ideal society, a utopia guided by moral principles and a profound respect for their divine heritage. The capital city of Atlantis was a marvel of engineering and design, described by Plato with meticulous detail. It was built on a central island surrounded by concentric rings of land and water, connected by navigable canals and magnificent bridges. This intricate layout made the city both beautiful and highly defensible, a true masterpiece of ancient urban planning. At the very heart of the capital lay the royal palace and the temple dedicated to Poseidon, both constructed with incredible artistry and opulence. The Atlanteans utilized a mysterious metal called orichalcum, said to glow with a fiery light, which they used to adorn their sacred buildings and create their most prized possessions. This material's true nature remains a subject of intense speculation. The Atlanteans were masters of hydraulic engineering, developing an intricate system of canals that not only connected the concentric rings of their capital but also brought water from distant springs to irrigate their fertile plains. They harnessed hot and cold springs to create magnificent public baths, showcasing their advanced understanding of water management and leisure. Beyond the capital, the island of Atlantis boasted incredibly fertile plains, rich in minerals and blessed with abundant resources. The Atlanteans cultivated a diverse array of crops, supporting their large population and enabling them to thrive. Their self-sufficiency and natural wealth further contributed to their extraordinary prosperity and independence. However, as generations passed, the divine essence within the Atlanteans began to diminish. They slowly succumbed to greed, ambition, and the pursuit of material wealth, forgetting their virtuous origins. This moral decay, this shift from spiritual purity to earthly desires, set the stage for their eventual downfall, a cautionary tale woven into Plato's narrative. Witnessing the moral corruption of the Atlanteans, Zeus, the king of the gods, convened a council of deities to decide their fate. Their hubris had grown unbearable, their immense power now misused for conquest and domination rather than for justice. This divine judgment signaled the end of Atlantis's golden age and the beginning of its terrifying demise. The gods unleashed their wrath upon Atlantis in a single, catastrophic day and night. Violent earthquakes shook the island, tearing apart its magnificent structures and shattering its foundations. The very ground beneath their feet turned treacherous, signaling the imminent destruction of their once proud civilization. Following the devastating earthquakes, immense floods swept over the land, swallowing the once thriving plains and submerging the splendid city. The sea rose furiously, consuming everything in its path, erasing any trace of the advanced civilization that had once reigned supreme in the Atlantic. The ocean became their tomb. In an instant, the mighty island of Atlantis, with all its inhabitants, its wealth, and its wonders, vanished beneath the waves. It sank into the depths of the ocean, leaving behind only a treacherous, impassable mud shoal where it once stood, a grim monument to its own destruction and a warning to future civilizations. Plato's account of Atlantis, therefore, serves not merely as a historical narrative, but as a powerful moral allegory. It warns against the dangers of unchecked power, material greed, and the abandonment of virtue, suggesting that even the most advanced civilizations can fall if they lose their moral compass. It's a timeless lesson embedded within a compelling legend. Despite Plato's allegorical intentions, the enduring fascination with Atlantis sparked an endless quest for its physical location. For centuries, intrepid explorers and theorists have scoured the globe, searching for any tangible evidence of this lost civilization, convinced that the myth held a kernel of truth waiting to be uncovered. Early theories often placed Atlantis within the Atlantic Ocean, in areas like the Azores or the Canary Islands, due to their volcanic origins and proximity to the Strait of Gibraltar. These remote island chains seemed plausible remnants of a larger landmass, hinting at a drowned continent as described by Plato. The Mediterranean Sea also became a popular candidate, especially with the discovery of the Minoan civilization on Crete and the catastrophic eruption of the Thera volcano, modern-day Santorini, around 1600 BCE. This cataclysmic event, which wiped out a thriving Bronze Age civilization, bore striking similarities to Plato's description of Atlantis's demise. The phrase "beyond the Pillars of Hercules" has been interpreted both literally and metaphorically. While most assume it means past the Strait of Gibraltar, some scholars argue it could refer to other ancient geographical markers, or even be a symbolic boundary of the known world, opening up possibilities for locations far beyond the Atlantic. Geological possibilities, such as continental drift and fluctuating sea levels over millennia, offer intriguing avenues for research. Submerged landmasses and ancient coastlines, now hundreds of feet underwater, could potentially hold clues to lost civilizations that existed during periods of lower sea levels. The Earth's dynamic past could hide its secrets well. In the modern era, technological advancements have revolutionized the search for Atlantis. Satellite imagery, sonar mapping, and deep-sea submersibles allow us to explore the ocean floor with unprecedented detail, uncovering geological anomalies and potential man-made structures that spark new rounds of speculation. One of the most intriguing modern candidates is the Rikat structure in Mauritania, West Africa, often called the Eye of the Sahara. Its concentric rings, though geological in origin, strikingly resemble Plato's description of Atlantis's capital. While most scientists dismiss it, its visual similarity continues to fuel amateur speculation. Other theories point to the vast marshlands of Andalusia, Spain, where researchers claim satellite images reveal ancient circular structures that could align with Plato's descriptions. The region's history of catastrophic floods and tsunamis also provides a potential link to Atlantis's destructive end. Despite these tantalizing clues, mainstream archaeology remains highly skeptical. The lack of concrete, undeniable evidence, such as specific artifacts, inscriptions, or direct archaeological proof matching Plato's description, means Atlantis is largely considered a mythological tale or a fictional construct. The burden of proof remains firmly on those who believe. The enduring appeal of Atlantis has often blurred the lines between genuine scientific inquiry and pseudo-archaeology. Sensational claims and speculative theories, amplified by media, frequently overshadow the rigorous methods required for historical and archaeological validation. It's a testament to our desire for grand discoveries. Regardless of its historical veracity, Atlantis has undeniably permeated popular culture, becoming a powerful archetype of a lost paradise and a cautionary tale. From classic literature to blockbuster movies, the allure of the vanished city continues to inspire countless works of fiction, shaping our collective imagination. Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea features Captain Nemo and the Nautilus exploring the submerged ruins of Atlantis, solidifying its place in adventurous literature. This portrayal imagined Atlantis not just as a ruin, but as a vast, silent graveyard of a once proud civilization, accessible only to the most intrepid explorers. Hollywood has frequently brought Atlantis to life on the big screen, often depicting it as a technologically advanced society with mystical powers or a utopian civilization destroyed by its own hubris. These cinematic interpretations fuel the wonder and excitement, though they often take creative liberties with Plato's original text. Video games have embraced Atlantis as a rich setting for exploration, puzzles, and epic adventures. Players delve into submerged temples, decipher ancient Atlantean languages, and uncover powerful artifacts, making the search for Atlantis an interactive and immersive experience for millions. Beyond entertainment, Atlantis serves as a powerful symbol in art, music, and philosophical discussions. It represents the potential for both human achievement and our vulnerability to self-destruction, an enduring metaphor for a lost golden age or a warning about the consequences of arrogance. While Plato's account forms the bedrock, many alternative theories and esoteric views have emerged, expanding on the Atlantis narrative in fascinating ways. These perspectives often weave together ancient myths, psychic readings, and mystical beliefs to create a much broader and more complex picture of the lost civilization. The American psychic Edgar Cayce, known as the Sleeping Prophet, offered extensive readings on Atlantis in the early 20th century. He described the Atlanteans as highly advanced spiritual beings who possessed technologies powered by crystals, and even predicted the re-emergence of parts of Atlantis in the Bimini area in 1968. Cayce's readings, and others, introduced the concept of crystal technology in Atlantis, a belief that Atlanteans harnessed the power of immense crystals to generate energy, control weather, and even for healing. This idea resonated deeply with New Age philosophies, further embedding Atlantis into spiritual thought. Some alternative theories connect Atlantis to other legendary lost continents, such as Lemuria in the Pacific or Mu in the Indian Ocean, suggesting a global network of advanced civilizations that existed in prehistoric times. These grand narratives often posit a shared ancient knowledge or a common origin for humanity's earliest cultures. Ancient astronaut theorists propose that Atlantean advanced technology might have been influenced or even given to them by extraterrestrial visitors. This perspective suggests that humanity's early technological leaps were not solely of earthly origin, adding another layer of cosmic mystery to the Atlantis enigma. While esoteric theories abound, scientific disciplines offer a grounded perspective. Plate tectonics, the theory explaining the movement of Earth's crustal plates, demonstrates that entire continents do not simply sink and disappear in a single day, debunking the literal interpretation of Atlantis's demise. However, localized geological events like volcanic eruptions, tsunamis, and rapid sea level changes during glacial melt periods are scientifically plausible. These events could certainly have devastated and submerged coastal cities or islands, offering a potential mechanism for a historical catastrophe like that of Atlantis. Evidence of ancient megafloods, particularly at the end of the last ice age when vast ice sheets melted, has been discovered globally. These cataclysmic floods would have reshaped coastlines and submerged low-lying areas, potentially wiping out early settlements and giving rise to ancient flood myths, including perhaps the Atlantean one. Archaeological discoveries of submerged ancient coastlines and even entire cities have indeed been made worldwide. Places like Pavlopetri in Greece, a Bronze Age city found underwater, prove that human settlements can and do get lost to the sea, fueling the hope that Atlantis, or something like it, could one day be found. The ultimate challenge for proving Atlantis's existence lies in finding undeniable archaeological evidence that precisely matches Plato's highly specific descriptions. Without such corroboration, scientists will likely continue to view Atlantis as a powerful myth rather than a historical reality. The gap between legend and verifiable fact remains vast. So, after centuries of searching, exploring, and theorizing, the question remains, is Atlantis real? The short answer, from a strictly scientific perspective, is that there is no conclusive evidence to prove its existence as described by Plato. It remains firmly in the realm of legend. Yet, the power of the Atlantis myth extends far beyond historical fact. It taps into a universal human fascination with lost civilizations, forgotten knowledge, and the concept of a paradise lost. It embodies our collective imagination and our desire to uncover the secrets of our past. Atlantis serves as a powerful reminder of humanity's potential for both greatness and destruction. It's a mirror reflecting our highest aspirations for advanced societies and our deepest fears of moral decay and catastrophic collapse. The story resonates because its themes are timeless. Perhaps the true value of the Atlantis story lies not in finding a physical location, but in the questions it compels us to ask about ourselves. It fuels our curiosity, drives scientific inquiry, and inspires artistic expression, pushing the boundaries of human exploration and understanding. Whether a historical account, a moral fable, or a combination of both, the mysterious city of Atlantis continues to be one of humanity's most captivating enigmas. It remains a testament to the power of storytelling and our unending quest to uncover the secrets hidden beneath the waves of time. What are your thoughts on Atlantis? Do you believe it was a real place, or a powerful myth? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed diving deep into this ancient mystery, please hit that like button, share this video with fellow history buffs, and subscribe to our channel for more journeys into the unknown. Until next time, keep exploring.